What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be installing a clutch in my 2019 Honda CRF250R. The first thing you're going to want to do is take your bike and lean it up against the lower triple clamp, and the reason you do that is so that all the weight isn't on the handlebar. And then next you're going to want to take off the screws for your clutch cover. So we loosen these up and then we're just going to take them out with our T-handle. So we got that off, and there's the inside of my clutch. The next thing you do is take your the springs out, which are just these bolts. Next thing you're gonna do is take out your pressure plate. And next we just pull out the friction plates and steel plates, and they should just slide right out. So we got the steel plates and the friction plates out, and next we gotta take out the spring in there. So here's the judder spring that went down in there. We took that out, and then next is that little silver one, and that's called the judder spring seat. Next, we got the new judder spring, and we covered it in some oil, and then we're just gonna drop it on in there. And then next we're gonna put in the judder spring, and as you can see, it's kind of got like a weird bend or angle to it, and we're gonna put it in with the white side facing up, which is it angled down like that. So first we start off with a friction plate here. And this one, the one that goes on the far inside, is actually skinnier right here than all the other ones. So we'll start off with that one. And then we go to a steel plate. And remember to soak all your clutch plates overnight so that they get a lot of oil over them. And then the next 5 or 6 are all the same. And then the only one that's different after these is the far outside one, which is a little bit thicker, and it has different like pads on it. So we're getting to the last steel plate right there. And then we've got the last of the friction plates, which is the thickest one, and then that one goes on the outside like that. And then we got to put our springs back in and our pressure plate and then our cover, and then we should be ready. So we've got all of our friction and steel plates in, and then we're gonna put our pressure plate on, and then we're gonna grab our new springs and put those on. So we're going to put our springs back in our pressure plate right here, and these are at 9 pounds torque. Long story short, as I was putting the screws in the springs, our torque wrench that we were putting them on with is only rated for 10 pounds is the lowest it goes, and the spring screws for the spring were set at 9 pounds, and so I wasn't probably supposed to be using that, and I over tightened one and the head popped off of it. So the clutch hub that has the little things that come out that the screws go down in, I popped the head off of it, so now the screw body is stuck down in the little stem or whatever. So we're gonna see if we can get that out with one of the speed out things. So here's a look at it. That's the screw that's left down in there, and the head of the screw is right here. So it just popped off right there, and the rest of it's stuck down in there. And then we've got some shop towel stuck in there so that the shavings don't go down into my main clutch. So we're starting to get it out a little bit, if it'll focus. See, it's coming out about halfway, and I think we'll be able to get it out. All right, so luckily we got this out without cross-threading that in there, which is really good. So if we put a new screw in there, I may be able to ride this weekend. So we got the screw or the bolt out right here, and then we're gonna get the new spring put in. And then we've got a new screw that we bought from Lowe's that's 3 millimeters shorter, which isn't ideal, but it'll get me through the weekend. And then we got this washer off of the PW80. And if y'all haven't checked that out, you can go check out the build series that we have on the PW80 on my YouTube channel. So now we're gonna put the bolt in here. So we've got all of our springs and bolts back in, and you can see that one, how it's different from the others, but it should get me through the weekend. So the next thing we're gonna do is put our cover back on, and then that's all you have to do. And then you're just gonna wanna stand your bike back up and look down there to make sure there's no oil or anything leaking out. And if there's nothing oil leaking out, then you should be good to go. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'm laying here with Coy. I had to film this outro a little bit later, but if y'all wanna see anything related to dirt bikes, leave it in the comments of this video or any of my other videos, and I'll see if I can do something and make that video. But just once again, thanks for watching the video. Comment, like, subscribe, all that, and I'll see y'all in the next one. This is where the video stops.